is on a mission to vertically integrate its manufacturing so that we can control quality, lead times, and cost, and provide a better value to our customer. So the three main things that make up a rifle system are the stock, the receiver, and the barrel. So our big focus on vertical integration is bringing the machines and the process in-house that will allow us to make those parts from raw material. So the first product here I want to show you is receivers. So we've got a couple machines here that are making the different parts, the receivers, the bolts, the bolt heads, etc. And what we do is we feed a bar of material, in this case aluminum, into this machine, and then it spits out a finished product at the end. So to us, that gives us the control over, you know, what configuration we want, how many we want to put on the shelf, what the lead time is for the manufacturing process, and we can also work on our system until we're sick of working on our system, but we can make it so the quality is exceptional. And that's really what our big goal here is with Gunwerks vertical integration efforts, is to get control of quality, and then lead time is second. So let's go check out the next process. Hey, the next process I want to show you is really, really cool. We've been working on this for a lot of years to get the intellectual property, the tools, machines, the process, everything dialed in. That's barrel manufacturing. The barrel is absolutely the most important part of a rifle system when it comes to precision and accuracy. So we're looking to control dimensions that are tenths of thousandths or less of an inch in the manufacturing of a barrel system. And leaving that outside, leaving it to somebody else, is a big hope that sometimes doesn't always pay off. So what we've done here is we've landed the machines and we've built the processes to take a kind of a solid chunk of steel here. We always do stainless steel, but you take this piece of stainless steel, we'll chop it off, we'll put our chamfers on it, and then the next step that we do over here in this machine is we'll drill and ream the holes. So this machine is called a gun drill, and it will drill a hole that will be sub-thousandths of an inch of run out per inch, and so you get a 24-inch piece. It will be very straight. So you drill it, you ream it, and then we have a hone machine over here that lets us control that final bore dimension to a tenth of a thousandth of an inch. It's amazing how awesome these machines work and the processes we've developed to get the most out of these machines. And then from there, the barrel goes onto the rifling station, and we'll cut the rifling, and then we lap, and then we have a turning station there, and then we always do our carbon fiber in the composite room. But the total vertical integration of a barrel gives us the absolute control over quality, which yields a rifle system that works every time. And really importantly, it gives us the barrel that we want when we need it. We have so many iterations and SKUs and configurations of rifle system. To stock all of those parts would be a monster. So that's one of the unique things about Gunwerks, is you can get whatever you want, how you want it, and our lead times are short enough you can almost get it when you want. Let's go check out rifle stocks. So this is our clean room. This is the nicest room in the whole shop. These guys keep it about 65 degrees in here. It's kind of chilly. So what we're doing here is we're doing stock layup. This has been something we've been doing for about 6 years. The reason why we vertically integrated on stocks was we would put an order in for a rifle stock, and it would take 12 months sometimes to get that rifle stock back. And so we would have to forecast 12 months in advance what we were going to sell for rifle systems. It was impossible. It was not a good system. We would just have racks and racks and racks of inventory that we would try to keep on the shelf. So the main goal that we had in integrating rifle stocks into the manufacturing was to get control of the lead times. And so now, instead of 12 months, it takes us about 12 days from start to finish to have a stock ready to go into a rifle. It's a lot faster delivery time, and the raw materials are easy to get a hold of. That was number one. The second thing that we found was when we designed the new Climber and Magnus systems, we have some shapes in those stocks that are very sharp edges going to curving, flowing lines, and we weren't able to get the type of quality that we wanted from other supply. And so a secondary thing for us was to develop a process that allowed us to do those type of transitions and shapes and features on a rifle stock. So not only so it was functional, but also very elegant as well. So that drove us to do this vertical integration as well. So these guys do an awesome job of laying up a rifle stock. We'll lay them up, we'll cook them, and then we'll push them on through and machine them specifically to the gun build that you want. And the process is really cool, but again, the cost for us here in this situation wasn't a factor. It was more the quality and the throughput. In fact, it's kind of a funny story. A lot of manufacturing shops don't know how to fully burden the cost of their products, and we spent a lot of time in the accounting to understand what our product costs are. It costs us more money to make a stock in-house than what it cost us to buy one in the old days. So sometimes the cost factor doesn't really pan out, but in general, we're looking at a 3 to 5 year payoff on the investment of the machines and the process. So we do have to have cost savings, but that cost savings allows us to make the capital investments and the capital purchases to expand and to grow. And really where we're trying to provide the benefit to our customer is in quality and lead time. Okay, so what does vertical integration mean for you, the customer? Essentially, you're going to get a really great product from Gunwerks. We're going to be able to build products in stock, ready to ship, or custom make to order products and deliver in just a couple months. That's kind of a big deal in this space, and we're going to do it with the traditional quality that you've come to expect from Gunwerks.